Alrighty guys, it is warm and we can go herping, so let's go. We're gonna go in almost the same place we did last time, but we have a goal in mind. Hopefully this time we can catch all of the native species of whiptails, because I've found all of them in this area, and we'll talk about what makes them look so different. Here's a nice big sagebrush lizard. He's super pretty. I can already see the glint of his beautiful blue belly, but he's not what we're after, so we'll just say hello and goodbye. Alrighty, so we have the two main species of whiptail in this area. 3 if you want to count it that way. This is the western whiptail, more specifically the California western whiptail, even though we're in Utah. They cross borders a lot, don't get picky. This is the California whiptail though. Very beautiful back colored. Whiptails are a very unique species. I love to look at them and to study them, mostly because they're bizarre in the fact that most whiptail species are completely female and reproduce by parthenogenesis. We have one more to go find, and that is going to be our plateau striped whiptail. Let's see if we can find one. We're gonna keep this guy right here for just a little bit, keep him safe in our little bug cage under a tree where he's got some shade until we can catch a few more lizards, and we'll show you guys everything that we've got. Then everyone will get returned to the exact same bush they are caught from. Here's our next little guy, cute little side-blotched lizard. This guy is super cute. Do you guys want to know a way to identify a whiptail as you're hiking? It's pretty simple. If you're walking around, just tootling along, and then a pretty good sized lizard zips past you too fast for you even to even slightly guess what it was, it was probably a whiptail, especially if you're in this area. Alrighty, I don't think we have a prayer catching this guy. He may have already vanished. I was going to show you, oh there he is, down there by that tree, just how big these whiptails can actually get. They're one of the bigger lizards out here, just because of their length. Snout to vent, they don't have much, but their tail can be 2 or 3 times the length of their body, which is really incredible. It's also a good way to identify them when they run past you, is their incredibly long tails. You guys see that guy under the tree? He's really pretty. Just another California. We'll see if we can catch him just to show you guys the size, but not likely. He looks warm. Alright, here's another one just under that tree. He's already got his eye on me, so he's cautious. Come on, buddy, just let me get you on camera. And another one. Hello, beautiful. Maybe we will catch you just because we aren't having success with the whiptails. Have more than one lizard to show off, eh? Ready. In this bush, we have our plateau striped whiptail. You can see him on the edge of the rock out there. But these guys are getting warm, which means they're getting very fast. I don't know how many I can catch once they're warm. I don't think any without a team with me. But let's see if we can at least get you guys a view. He just dipped deeper into the tree. We may have to give up the pursuit. I was hoping to at least catch a glimpse of a plateau striped for you guys. Alrighty, well it is officially 80 degrees and we don't have much of a prayer of catching any more whiptails. Some of the whiptails are warm enough, they are now going to find some shade and cool down. So we have this cute little guy to help us finish off the video and teach you guys some really cool whiptail facts. Whiptail fact number 1 that we've already discussed is that most whiptail species are almost completely female and they reproduce asexually through a process called parthenogenesis. An easy way to distinguish whiptails from other lizards at a quick glance is their very long tail, their slender body, and this funny head shape. I've always thought the head shape of a whiptail is so unique. They also have incredibly long back claws. Those are all characteristics of a fast lizard, because you'll find similar characteristics on a collared lizard, which is also an incredibly fast species. But the collared lizards aren't the most common in this area, so you're more likely to find a whiptail if you notice those on a lizard running fast right past you. Other cool things is there are actually 150 species of whiptails. We have 2 or 3 here, depending upon if you want to count the California from the painted. Even though whiptails reproduce asexually, you might catch them mating, because they do fake mating, and females will display male-like behavior in being aggressive and chasing other females, and sometimes to the point of mounting other females. This can help females to start ovulating and start creating eggs, or it could just be a sign of dominance and fighting over different plots of land. More cool facts about whiptails include the fact that whiptails are sexually mature at 7 months of age, or 60 centimeters long, which is impressively short time, especially considering that multi-clutching is common amongst whiptail lizards. They will lay anywhere between 1 to 3 clutches of eggs every year, depending upon how healthy they are and how big they are. Their size is also going to dictate how many eggs they lay. They could lay 1 to 4 eggs is about the average. If they're larger, they're going to lay closer to 4. If they're smaller, they will lay closer to 1 egg. Let you guys get one more beautiful look on her back. I love the pattern on her back. We will let you go, big beautiful. Maybe we'll see you next year. Right back to where we found you. And she's gone. Alrighty, well, we are on our way out now. We've got to throw in the towel for today. Hopefully we can come back, and we'll even teach you guys our favorite method to catch whiptails when you're alone, which is a slip knot method. It's actually really surprising, but highly effective. This week, I want you guys to do a little bit of research, and I want you guys to comment down below the most beautiful whiptail species that lives in your area, if you have any in that area. My favorite is definitely the plateau striped whiptail, because they have beautiful blue tails sometimes, and I love that. Woo! One more thing, guys. Before we go, we have a surprise guest. Look at this. This guy, I honestly didn't expect to catch today, but we caught ourselves a desert striped whip snake. We almost ran him over. Thank goodness we didn't, because he is beautiful. Look at this. So, one thing you guys may not know, this is the first species of snake I ever had as a pet. I had caught lizards and kept them pets for years. I'm admiring his eyes. Look at his gorgeous, gorgeous eyes and that serious face. But I kept pet lizards for years. I'd catch them off the desert and keep them as pets. Honestly, didn't know there was any harm in it as a kid. And then one day when I was about, I don't know, what was I, like 10? My cousins caught this crazy snake that was big and long, and it didn't bite anybody, and it just astonished them that it wasn't a rattlesnake, so it wasn't dangerous, and we caught it and it wouldn't bite, so maybe it could be a good pet like all the lizards we had, especially since its head is shaped a little bit like a whiptail's head, and whiptails were always our favorite pet lizards. But they ran up and they went, Katrina, we found a snake. Where's your identification book? What kind of snake is it? Do you want it as a pet? And of course my answers were, my book is right here. Let's figure out what it is. Yes, I want it as a pet. It took a hot minute to convince my mom to let me keep it as a pet, but we got to keep it as a pet. We named him Striker, and he was the best pet snake I have ever had. And one of the coolest things about these snakes is look at this pretty belly that turns pink. You guys can't see it too well, but I would say this is like a coral pink color. It is so pretty. Maybe you describe it as salmon. I don't know. But either way, it is gorgeous. This snake is so pretty. I'm gonna have a hard time putting him back, but we don't have a spare cage for you back at home, buddy. Look at him. Oh, say hello to the camera. Oh, I love these guys. They're just so much fun, and they get so long. Do we need to do a whole nother video on you, dude? I would do a whole video on you. I love desert whip snakes. And I don't catch them very often. This is honestly only the third I've caught before. Here we go. This guy's beautiful, but we gotta let him go home. We'll see you later. I wish I could have showed you guys how I caught him because that was a chicken chase and a half. Oh, look at that behavior. He's trying to check it out. Where is he? Oh, I could just watch you all day, dude. You are so cool. Look at him scope around, and there he goes. Oh, I love desert striped whip snakes. Want to chase him just a little bit so you guys can see how stinking fast they are. Go, go, go. Okay, I'll stop harassing him. Bye. Have a good life. Don't get eaten by birds.